Nice jump from Vela, and there it is! Well, you always remember your first.
This is LAFC in 30. I am Max Bredos. Today we look back at the game for the guys in black and gold on their visit to Frisco, Texas to take on FC Dallas. Much like they did a month earlier against Seattle, a home and away with a Western Conference opponent. Against the Sounders, LAFC did themselves a huge favor by getting the home leg victory and got a tie the second time around. Thursday night, LAFC at Banc of California Stadium, victorious 2-0 against FCD. This time around, a much shorter break, only 3 days, when they would meet Sunday in a game that would be rescheduled for the evening. Big news out of LAFC's camp, Eduard Atuesta, one of their most influential players, would not make the flight to Dallas. Other than that, most guys ready and healthy to go. Andre Horta makes his second start of the season. Mohamed El Munir makes his first start, and Lee Nguyen also gets back into the 11. Tough situation. Remember, the first game on Thursday night ended with Carlos Vela on the receiving end of a dodgy tackle against Brazilian defender Bressan. Bressan once again in the lineup. This would be a crazy game. A lot of ebbs and flows. So let's enjoy it here on LAFC in 30. My +1, Angela Hucles.
Carlitos Heavy Duty. We are ready for LAFC's visit and wrapping up the season series with FC Dallas from Toyota Stadium in Frisco, Texas, which is also the home of the National Soccer Hall of Fame. And FC Dallas, they really could use a win. If you put the perspective on them, they know this is a big spot. Glad you could join us here as LAFC look for the road win number 4 and to remain first in every category, including MLS overall. Max Bredos along with Angela Hucles. A little pressure taken off because of what they were able to do Thursday night, obviously.
Great to get those 3 points at home, and now continuing that pressure on FC Dallas to get those 3 points in an away game. This is what we want to see, having them come out starting hot from the start.
All right, the starting 11, as you would expect, a lot of changes here, Angela, for FC Dallas. It says a back 4, but they have Ryan Hollingshead may make it a back 5 again at times.
And I think you see number 4 there, Bressan.
Yes.
He was the one Brazilian who took out Vela at the end, but with the injuries, with the adjustments, FC Dallas making a few of their own in the starting lineup here. And again, very defensively packed look for FC Dallas. More such says 4-2-3-1, really a 4-5-1. And of course, Ferreira up top, goal scorer, 4 goals and 2 assists on the season so far.
He's been a bright spot, and the Bressan inclusion here, this is obviously a major subplot here, because you're looking at a guy that if MLS wasn't going to suspend for the game, FC Dallas going to keep him in, and you imagine what that's going to do for the point counterpoint as we introduce you to the starting 11 for Bob Bradley. A couple changes in the 11, but also a couple movement changes with regards to the formation.
And you see El Munir in the back there on the left side. Again, that partnership between Zimmerman and Segura, very important. But looking at Lee Nguyen in the midfield there, and Horta, big game for these two. Looking to add some more minutes for them this season. And looking at Blessing, Latif Blessing in the middle, supporting Grossi and Vela up top.
And as we've seen all season, those 3 up front parts may move from time to time. And we're about ready to go here in Frisco, Texas. We are underway. It's LAFC, the Knights in White, on the road. End up 50% possession on Thursday as Dallas got a little more ball in the second half, but offensively LAFC were dominant. 14 shots to none at halftime, 28-7 by the end of the game. Ball is turned over, Segura steps in. There is some talent there for sure for Dallas. Some of it is raw in the case of a Ferreira or a Reggie Cannon, but some good players. They have the experience as well in their captain, Reto Ziegler, who has World Cup experience with Switzerland.
And really interesting to see that 50% possession for each team, but the difference for LAFC in those statistics and the shots on goals and also the results they were able to accomplish in comparison to FC Dallas.
Throw in for Beta Shore. Jordan Harvey sits this one out. Last time we saw that combination in Vancouver, it opened the door for Shaf Brewer and Nico Hamalainen. This time the left back, Mohamed El Munir, I think you could expect that he was starting to get a few more looks in games. Zimmerman, maybe the legs taken out by Jesus Ferreira, and there is the whistle from our official, Chris Penso. Marcus Zimmerman, as Mark touched on, coming back to his old stomping grounds. 5 years a member of FC Dallas. Played in this very park.
You always want to play well on your birthday too, so there's that.
Happy birthday, old timer. 26. Mark Anthony Kay, hint of a handball off of Hollingshead. Brian Acosta, Honduran international, a depth player, Hollingshead. Lost by the Chilean number 10, Pablo Aranjiz. Oh, firm challenge, and Mark Anthony Kay remains down. Ferreira has options. It's a slick surface here. Baji. And LAFC maintain. You know, Fernando Fiore made a prediction that Diego Rossi was going to score in a game last season. He did on YouTube TV, and his life has just improved ever since. Everyone goes, there's Fernando Fiore, Nostradamus.
Nobody knew him before that, right?
Yeah. Now everyone wants to talk to him. Same thing's going to happen to you if Latif scores.
I love it.
Baji stepping in. Did very well, and now he's got an overlap. Again, that Ferreira's first touch is really nice. Goes right into the teeth of the LAFC defense. Maybe that wasn't the wisest idea. Mark Anthony Kay. Here's Lee Win. Here's Diego Rossi. Rossi's through and open. Vela's trying to get detached. And Reggie Cannon there first.
Quick transition here by LAFC. Ferreira, as you mentioned, just nice first touches on the ball, but tries to get that shot off. Mark Anthony Kay coming back strong, and just that quick ball out. Getting Rossi up top, and I think looking for Latif Blessing. Wasn't able to make that run.
Latif with some of his defensive duties there. Look at the little ankle taps from Rossi. He turns. Vela. Acrobatic clearance from Baji, but LAFC will maintain possession here. 20 minutes deep. I see that captain's armband, and I wanted to mention it too, that we never, and I'm speaking of myself because I never give him enough credit for what he does as a captain. He's a quiet captaincy, but the players fall in line and do what he does as a leader.
It's because they see how he responds to different situations, how he responds to scoring goals, how he responds to creating play, how he responds to being a target every single match. That's what makes him a leader to follow.
Vela bumped off there by Acosta. Andre Horta. Horta making his second start of the season. First one was against Real Salt Lake. Did get some minutes on Thursday night. Looked pretty good in that cameo. That ball out by Hedges, lost. Here's Latif. He has plenty of support inside. Horta. Beta Shore. Latif squirts through the goal mouth. No one there in white, though. Acosta knocks it out. LAFC starting to pick up multiple chances. And they'll get, I think, a foul in the back on that first challenge. Not that on Kay. That ball all the way through from Rossi for Lee Win. Now Vela gets his spot, but got underneath it.
Some good activity there from Lee Win, just getting up into the attack. Finding Vela. Vela just tries to do a little bit too much perhaps there.
At the other end, Baji, that one does get through, and now this time FC Dallas do get their goal. Almost a carbon copy. This time it's Ryan Hollingshead, 29th minute, 1-0 FCD.
And it's not the first time we've seen quick transition in this game, this time from FC Dallas. LAFC had the ball at the other end, and quickly we see FC Dallas. Again, Badji this time staying onside, taking a couple touches towards goal, and Hollingshead unmarked in the center of the park there. Badji takes a quick look.
Uh-oh. And Beitashour holding his hamstring, which is never a good sign.
Right there, yeah. You can see Beta just pulls up short, isn't able to make any other play, not even getting that close to Badji to try and slow him down. But Hollingshead having the presence of mind to just put that one back first touch.
So Badji does end up getting his assist. Unfortunately for Aranguiz, he doesn't get his goal, but Dallas do. And now we'll keep an eye on Beitashour, who remains on the deck. And we don't like to speculate, but when you see a guy grab his hamstring, it usually means the end of the road for the game.
And you just see how he pulled up a little bit, where that might have been the moment where he might have made a little bit more contact with Badji before making that cross. Just wasn't able to keep up there.
Looks like Josh Perez is going to get a look at right back, or maybe we'll keep an eye on Latif, because Latif is the utility player that gives so much flexibility. Badji's got plenty of pace, but you could already see
Right there.
it starting to
Yep.
deteriorate.
Yep. Just see the grimacing.
Just a really bad sequence for LAFC. And the scoreless streak, just like Atlanta's, will end officially at 388 minutes. I should say unofficially. That's just my
That's
calculator.
True. You're pretty official, Max.
All right, thank you very much, Angela. I'm glad you're here. All right, Josh Perez getting a lot more minutes. There, another player demanding those chances as Beitashour takes a seat alongside Jordan Harvey. And Latif Blessing is your new right back. So challenging here in many ways for LAFC. Carlos Vela. Not his best touch, but it kind of went right into the path he wanted to, and then he just dusted Hedges. He's gone down in the area. They protest. It's not heard. Played all the way back. Now Vela protests. Oh, big block by Kay, and we'll probably get another look at that. It's all happening here.
Vela looks up, does not see anybody in the box yet.
Chuleta.
Makes the mag. Turns that bad touch into a fantastic move. Maybe takes a little bit of a jump there.
What'd you think? No?
He tried to draw that one out.
I was not 100% convinced.
Yeah.
Hey, Carlos, you know I'm in your corner. Prediction for Latif Blessing may have taken a hit with his new assignment. That's a handball, and that's a free kick, and that's a yellow card. 3 for $1 for LAFC, and now 2 yellow cards against FC Dallas, which is no minor detail for a team that's going to play with some physicality.
And in a very dangerous position here.
Yeah, if they can just uncork the first free kick goal of the season. First half moving right along.
And I'm still keeping my Latif Blessing prediction. He's
I like
up
it.
there in the attack.
I like it.
There's still a chance.
Vela, ooh, big time save. Jesse Gonzalez got a kiss of the post with his head in the process. That was on its way in.
Gonzalez comes up huge here for FC Dallas. Vela strikes this so well. Can only go inches more to the post to get that in. Gonzalez outstretched.
Hedges doesn't move a lot there. He gets a spot and he finds his passes. That's good enough. Oh, Reggie Cannon. That is nice. Cannon all the way through. Leverages off the LAFC defenders. The scream for a penalty. It's not heard. Plenty of contact. It was more shoulder than anything by the legs that may have saved LAFC. El Munir goes out of play. Throw in for Dallas.
Just definitely Nice play here by Cannon, taking it on. And just a little bit of a touch there.
Eddie Segura.
Segura has his arm out. Cannon perhaps a little bit more of a jump there, but nice run.
Here's Rossi. Horta. Okay. I like that Reggie Cannon a lot. Good-looking player.
Yeah.
DeAndre Yedlin's the right back for the U.S. men's national team. He should have that chance, but I think Reggie Cannon is really going to push Yedlin for that spot in the years to come.
Definitely.
Really, nothing's promised on the U.S. men's side.
No.
It should be up for grabs at this point.
A testament of the development of our youth.
For sure.
On the men's side.
Uh-oh. Segura's ball does get back for Tyler Miller, so will not be a shutout after they picked up number 6 on Thursday night. Latif. Onside and through Josh Perez. Good touches. Into it. Oh, Vela, that time he's down, and this time it is a penalty. This time they get it. Knock on that door. Eventually it gets pried open. Big moment here. Josh Perez, the creator.
And Perez is taking that ball down and finding Vela in the center.
And look who challenged.
Oh, wow.
It was Bressan.
It was Bressan. And again, a little bit of a late tackle there by Bressan. The ball was away from Vela. That is why the call was made. FC Dallas not happy about it.
They're going to look at it. I don't think they're going to change it. I mean, just with the naked eye, it looked like Bressan got a lot of ball, but he went through the player.
Right.
And now they've heard from upstairs, and I think they're going to keep it as a penalty.
And I think he came in behind, and he also came in late.
Does this fall in the category of karma, Angela?
Absolutely.
How about that?
I don't know, maybe actually that angle, it showed a little bit more of ball first.
I know. But they'll still...
Yeah.
I think there was plenty of ball. Is it enough to change the decision? I would say no, but I hope I'm right. But I've been known to be wrong.
But nice run here by Vela. Again, the contact is a little bit of a mixture here from Bressan. You can see
This
right there. He does get a little bit of the ball before that contact is made.
takes
Catching
away
Vela's feet.
the scoring opportunity.
He does.
Vela's got the ball now. That's a good sign.
Yeah.
This is a huge decision, and it's at the end of the half, and a chance to switch momentum. Now, penalties are no given for LAFC. They have taken 2 this season, and Vela's converted 1. The decision is final. The dishes are done, man. Carlitos from the penalty spot to level things here in the 44th minute. Vela, no, he's missed a second one. So now, FC Dallas, their sails are full of wind again.
What a big time save here by Gonzalez.
Wow.
FC Dallas wasn't happy about that call. The PK comes, Vela goes to his right. Gonzalez has no problem, chooses correctly, pushes the ball away from danger in the same movement. FC Dallas is pumped right now, right before the end of the first half. But their possession, their defense, this is the defensive work is where they create their attack.
100%. Or Eduardo Atuesta not traveling with the team as he deals with an injury. Hopes to get back there as this ball sprung forward for Vela. Vela's dragged down and Hedges comes across. And a red card. Straight red card for Hedges, and everything has just changed.
Max, we talked so much in the pregame and the opening of this match about Vela having the target on his back, getting sprung here. Hedges making that contact outside of the box, but with the prime goal-scoring opportunity for Carlos Vela, takes him out. And the appropriate and proper response by the referee, going straight red.
And a third week where Carlos Vela could have easily been injured badly.
Fortunately, that contact wasn't any stronger, because if so, that could have been a different outcome for Carlos Vela.
Bob Bradley, the team clear to make this an issue. I don't want to say it's paid off, but Vela's under the microscope, and the referee has responded with 3 yellows against FC Dallas players, and now a red. Hopefully Carlos is right. And not to overlook this fantastic ball by Horta to set Vela loose. Lee Win up and over.
Great position here for LAFC. Unfortunately for Lee Win, just sailing it over. Doesn't get that ball back down quick enough to put it in a dangerous position. Gonzalez has it covered. But not to mention the yellows and the reds in this game, but Vela's still being fouled.
Yep.
He still needs to be protected.
Everyone up for LAFC. And now the break for Dallas. This is what they're going to live on. They're going to get a sniff here. Tyler Miller. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, oh boy. Oh, he does poke it away. Oh boy. Crowd were on it, and Dallas won a red card, and I wouldn't say that at the very least they should claim it.
Miller definitely a little fortunate there, maybe a lot fortunate not to have received.
That's what Brisson is saying.
Yeah.
That's the same thing that happened.
I mean, you see it here. A good read by Miller to come out, but just instead of making that initial clear, tries to hold on to it, take a touch, and when you put that arm up and around, you just take away that opportunity. He gets the yellow. Very fortunate not to receive a red card.
He's very fortunate,
especially with this referee.
I think what Brisson say, it's the same thing. And you know what? You can't argue that. It was essentially taking a goal-scoring opportunity away, maybe by a sliver. This game is now entering the realm of bonkers.
And again, this position for FC Dallas. It's a nice position for them. Very close to 18. They're looking to get a shot on goal past Zimmerman. Perhaps that far post.
Okay. So Tyler Miller survives to see another day. I guess that he wanted to extend the play, but when you're there on an island, probably just best to knock it out the way Andre Horta did a few minutes prior. We're at the hour mark. It's interesting to see a team you haven't played all season, and within the small bodies we saw with Seattle, all of a sudden all these storylines and plots develop, and it certainly has in these 2 meetings with Dallas. Ziegler, he's got a beautiful left foot. Hits the side netting. Second season here, capped for Switzerland on 34 occasions.
Ziegler here actually splitting the wall of Vela and Rossi. Fortunate that went out of bounds.
Perez, very nice. He's coming in for Beitashour. Looked like he hurt his hamstring in the first half. Rossi, sweeping movements, fires to go off the crossbar. Oh, Diego Rossi. Patada. LAFC keeping it in a high gear. Vela. That was not far away. Here they come, corner kick.
I thought Rossi had that one from our angle here, just looking at it. It was on its way.
Oh, under the bar.
Gonzalez outstretched, could not make that save. Dio is now hungry, missing that goal from the last game, this game as well.
Vela, coming in late was Zimmerman, almost Latif. Ramirez, handball, yes. It was Bressan again, and a second shot at the penalty for LAFC in the 79th minute. Bressan has conceded both penalties.
2 penalty kicks in 1 game. And again, this attack. Handball by Bressan. Referee right there in a perfect position to see it. Should Latif Blessing take it?
Come on, Latif. 1 of 3 in penalties this season for LAFC. That's not a good number for Carlos in where he's so good at so many. This is a big pressure situation for him. And he knows it. Cometh the hour, cometh the man, cometh Carlitos, 80th minute to tie it. Carlitos! Yes! We are level. 14 goals, 14 games for the #1 box office attraction in Major League Soccer, Carlitos Vela.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Gonzalez gets a hand on it. It does not matter. Vela will not miss 2 PKs in 1 match. He will put this one home. He will put his team back in a position to win the game on the road. Carlos Vela with the penalty kick.
And now 10 minutes to pursue the winner. LAFC 100% deserved that goal, but it was hard sledding, including a missed penalty. Almost a second one there. Okay, Vela quickly connecting the dots. Ramirez, look at this. Perez, now they got numbers. Perez patience here. Rossi to the left, Vela to the right. He goes Rossi. Rossi to Dio. Onside?
Yes.
No. Oh, this is what happened on Thursday. A flag went up, and then they looked at it. Then the goal was allowed. Dio was very advanced.
What a build up there, though. Is this a review?
Is it? They're asking for it. I'm not going to say anything. I would tend to think Dio was a slight bit ahead. All right, he's good. He's good. No, he's not good.
Yeah.
It's offside. And no one had a better look at it than the referee's assistant. A lot of finger waving.
And a good position by him.
That's a really tough spot for Dio. I mean, how do you're a front runner to hold that onside line when everyone's going full bore.
Right, and you can just see just a little bit more patience. I mean, it's literally by inches here. And also, if he's behind, maybe he doesn't actually make that play and get to the ball. So he's got his eye on the ball, trying to get towards goal. He's got the right instincts, just inches offside.
Referee will let it go, but not anymore. 1-1. It is a carbon copy from the Seattle home and away. But LAFC against a Western Conference foe, 4 points, undefeated over that stretch. That's not bad business.
It's difficult, you know. It's difficult to play on a Thursday night and then travel and then play the same team right away again. I thought particularly in the first half, the normal kind of connections with passes and trying in ways to control the game, that was for us not very good. You know, we reacted slowly on their goal. They took it well, and then we knew at halftime that we had to raise the level, so we did that part. Obviously, playing up a man, we were able to make a lot of pressure for the rest of the game, but still not find a way to get the win.
Into the evening, and we'll see you back for the Montreal game next week. That's going to do it for our coverage tonight here on YouTube TV. Huge thanks to Angela, huge thanks to Max, and the rest of our crew here inside our YouTube TV studios. Your final score, FC Dallas won, LAFC won. Vela gets another, his league-leading 14th, but it's just a point on the road. For all of us, I'm Mark Rogandino. Good night, everybody.